and welcome to the first video for my switch door light project. The goal of this project is to provide a light inside of a closed cabinet or drawer that only comes on when the door is open. This would make a great first electronics project for a beginner. It's something that can come in handy in a wide variety of places, and it's really easy to construct. This project will also teach you about a few fundamentals that will help you as you learn more about electronics. I'm going to take extra time in these videos to go over the basics, so if you're more advanced, you might want to skip ahead. I'm actually going to be making two versions of this project, one that's extremely simple and one that's a bit more full-featured. In both cases, the basic concept is that we'll have a power source, a way to detect when the door is open, and the light. For the simplest version, you don't even need a circuit board, and you could probably get away without using a soldering iron, although I would recommend using one. And this would be a fantastic place to try one out if you haven't before. In this case, we're going to be using a 9-volt battery and a switch to control an LED or several LEDs. I'll go into great detail on how this works, so definitely watch this video if you aren't familiar with the basics of Ohm's law, Kirchhoff's laws, or components like resistors, switches, and LEDs. This version I won't be building a circuit board for since it's just so simple. I don't think you really need one for it. I will be using some simulations to show how it works, but they aren't really necessary for this design. Just a calculator will suffice for making the design. The more advanced version will use a single AAA battery for power and will incorporate a boost converter to provide enough voltage to light the LED, as well as a timer to prevent the light from staying on if you forgot to close the door, which I have a habit of doing. This version will have simulations in PSpice for TI for the converter and control circuitry. This still won't be a very difficult project. I hope that I can show that switch mode power supplies can be relatively easy to design given the right tools, and they can be easily incorporated into your designs. Also, since I lost the footage of my board design in my last project, I'm going to make it a point to have a complete board design in Circuit Maker for this one. Thanks for watching. In the next video, I'll be jumping straight into the theory for the simple version of this project.